Ellis. I'm a marine scientist at the University of Waikato here in Tauranga, and I've been here for 1 year now, recently come back from overseas. I work on marine soft sediment systems in estuaries and coastal environments, and these are really, really important ecosystems. What I work on is actually what's called the benthic communities that live in the sediment. So those are all the shellfish and the worms, the crustaceans that live in the marine sediment. And these habitats are really important. They provide all sorts of services to us as humans. They store carbon, they recycle nutrients, they act as nursery habitats for juvenile fish. So they're hugely important habitats, but they face a number of stresses that include stresses from the land-based activities as well as stresses that are occurring in the ocean or from climate change. So in the past, scientists have often looked at one particular stressor on its own, but using a range of field-based and experimental approaches, I've tried to look at what happens when we have multiple stresses coming together. How does that impact marine environments? And so we use different approaches, including field-based approaches, mathematical approaches, and experimental manipulation in the field to try and study what happens when we have multiple stresses coming together. And what I'm finding is that when you have a number of stresses that come together, the resilience of the system is reduced. And so therefore you're more likely to have significant shifts from a healthy ecosystem to an altered, undesirable state. If we're able to identify what the stresses are that have priority effects on the ecology, then we may be able to find some local leverage points that we can manage within New Zealand and internationally. This research helps inform what those local leverage points may be for us to act on now.